I'd like to take a moment to explain to you how I measure things as a blind person. So I've got my magic box of tricks here that's got all my different measuring devices. Let's start with this one. This is a flip ruler. Now, this works the same thing for inches and feet as it does for centimeters, but these are roughly 20 centimeter spans. So if I want to measure a meter, I know that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll give me a meter. This, I know at full expansion, is to 2 meters. So if I wanted to measure this bar counter, for example, here, I can measure from one side to there. I know that's 2 meters, and then I can just run the rest there, and I know then 20, 40, 60, 80, around 3 meters. And for a more accurate measurement, I use something called a click rule. And that one's a little bit more complicated. So back to my magic box of tricks. These sections are 20 centimeters each, and they all screw on to this click rule. So let's try to measure the span across the bar, which I know is just around about 600 mils. So I'm going to have 20 and another 20 on here. So I already know to there it's 40 millimeters or 400 mils or 40 centimeters. Ugh, get it wrong. And then this expansion clicks, one click for every millimeter. It makes a little sound, and I can feel it also by the bumps. There's like 1, 2, 3, and then the bigger bumps over here are a centimeter. So if I go from side to side like that, and then I set it at that space, I know that I've got 10 centimeters there, 20 and 40 there, so I've got 500 mils or 50 centimeters, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 centimeters, and 4 millimeters, so that I know that this is 684 millimeters wide, exactly. And then of course I have my trusty iPhone. And on the iPhone you have apps that allow you to do things using GPS. For example, I can set a pin at one point and then move the phone to another point, and it will tell me exactly what that measurement is. And there's also onboard spirit levels, directional tools, and if you really want to get technical and measure out a long span, you use the GPS. And there you have it. That's how I measure things as a blind person.
If you enjoyed the clip, please like, share and subscribe.